All right, hello and welcome. Brett here with clickmill.co. In this video, we're going to continue with types of pages. Now, in this case, we're going to talk about a blog, or if you have WordPress, which honestly, I would really recommend. There's a lot of, ministry websites that, have good services, but WordPress is really one of the most well-developed platforms. It's not really targeted at anything, but it's open source. And so the versatility is very high. It does take a little higher bit of a degree to get used to, a little higher level of comfort, but once you're in it, you're really going to like it. Also, the majority of websites in the world are built on WordPress, so it's a pretty tried and true. Now, coming back to blogs. In WordPress, they're also called posts. So whether you call it a blog or a post, doesn't really matter, but trying to hit everybody with the terms. So the purpose of a blog, as we looked at in our keyword trainings, is information. So if someone's looking an informational keyword about your product or service, but they're not ready to buy it, that's why that intent video was so important. If they're looking for information, you send them to a blog, and that blog needs to really answer the question. So, for example, church marketing, it's possible, I don't think this is the case, but it is very possible that people looking for that term want to know, what is church marketing? How do you do this? How does it work? Is it biblical? And these are all questions that occur in the keywords. So if I'm not going to send them directly to a service page, and sometimes it's a little ambiguous, does church marketing mean I'm looking for church marketing services? Or does it mean, what is that? Because one is informational and that needs to go to a blog or a post page. One is commercial and it's like, I need to have them sign up now. And so this is the balance we have to strike. A lot of times a Google search will clear it up because Google knows what people are looking for. So if you're not sure what the intent is, go to Google. But let's just say church marketing is an informational search. I'm like, well, what is church marketing? Is it biblical? Should we do it? How do you do it? And so what do? You write an article that answers all those questions. And at ClickMill, I have spent a tremendous amount of time writing very large articles that try to really break this stuff down. And we've tried to push that further here in these courses. Now, with those articles, what is the goal? We don't just put them out there for kicks. We don't just, articles take some time, even with AI, which we also have a course on here, how to write with AI. But when you write articles, we don't just put them out for no reason. Same thing with social media. You don't go and make posts and tweets and all this stuff for no reason. The goal is a larger strategy. And when we're pushing people to an ends, God has called you to lead your audience to a vision. And this is the ministry strategy course. So watch the ministry minded strategy. He's called you to lead your audience to a vision. So all of the strategies need to line up with that vision and take them there. So in the case of informational keywords, if they're looking for information and it's relevant to your ministry or business, you send them to an article on that because that's what will rank. Products don't rank on informational searches because they're not buying products, and Google knows that. So you give them the information, and then in there you have a banner somewhere with your next step, your lead magnet. Get this by doing this. Get access to the world's best Christian marketing training by signing up and getting your free account today. That's how we get hundreds of people into the back end of this platform. So in the article where you're giving the information, we're calling them to get them to take that transaction, to realize, oh, this is what I'm looking for. And then we go for the free sign up. And that brings them closer to the final call to action, whatever it is in regard to, whether it's a purchase or coming to a ministry or a church or something. So that's the purpose of this type of page. And information keywords go to blogs, and from blogs, we build the relationship and try to call them to more committed actions. So with that, we will continue in the next post and in the next video, and I'll see you there. God bless.